All day, I saw people making a fuss about individuals looting and going after black owned establishments. And the same fucking thing, I kept seeing the same thing over and over again. Don't loot black owned businesses. Leave the black businesses alone. Oh, if you a black owned business, put a sticker on your window so we know you black so we won't rob you. What are you fucking saying? What is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all advocating that these individuals don't touch these buildings, but they touch other buildings? Why are y'all advocating that they break into stores and steal shit, period? Do y'all not know that if you're advocating this, you are making yourselves look like dumbasses? You're making yourselves look like thieves. You are making yourselves look like, as Trump put it, thugs. It's just plain and simple. And the fact that me saying that is confusing for people to understand, and they think, oh, we're doing this to get justice, but you're sectioning off people who shouldn't be getting touched, but you're advocating that they go after everyone else. What sense does that make? Do you think that's the way to get justice? Do you think when all this is said and done, this is going to be the thing that got y'all justice? Looting other people, stealing from other people, taking money out of everybody's pocket. Not just black people, not just white people, but anybody with a business. Do you think robbing these individuals out of their establishments is going to be the way to get you justice? Instead of advocating robbing a specific group of individuals, how about y'all call all this shit out and say this is not helping the message. This is not helping us get our point across. This is helping paint a narrative of us as a bunch of thugs, as a bunch of degenerates, as a bunch of thieves who don't care about what's really going on and why protests are happening and why people are upset right now. They're just a bunch of motherfuckers who want an opportunity to go in the back of the store, get every piece of technology that they can put in a basket and run out and then sell it later down the line. This shit is embarrassing to see. It's embarrassing to watch people attack not just their own, but then others. And those same people that's sitting back and advocating for it, they're not saying anything other than don't get the black people. Y'all looting and robbing some of these workplaces. I'm pretty sure some of y'all work there. And y'all gotta go to work as soon as all this shit over with. As soon as this corona go away. Y'all going to have to go back and work. I don't see how y'all think that after this, y'all don't have jobs anymore and that you just gonna get money every week. No, people gotta go to work. And when you rob these people, when you loot their stores, you are depriving employees who need money, who need to also pay bills, who need to also feed their families. But it's okay because as long as we walk out with these TVs and these phones and these Jordans, it's in the name of George Floyd. No, this is theft. This is borderline stupidity, and it's embarrassing. I know in somebody's mind they're hearing me say all this, and then they're like, "Oh, since you claim to know everything, how about you give us an idea of what we should do to make sure everybody knows us, make sure everybody understands we're frustrated and that we're hurt." I got nothing. I got nothing for you. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you a theory that I have. I don't have nothing. I have no advice. I have no knowledge of how to end this shit because it's been going on since before I was born and nobody could figure it out. It's been going on while I was growing up in the world and nobody knew what was going on. It's going on now while I'm in my 20s becoming a adult, a young adult, or whatever you want to call it, and nobody knows what to do. But I can tell you one thing that you shouldn't do. Rob a bunch of people and then put that in the name of someone else. That's what you shouldn't fucking do. There's a man who has a YouTube channel named Young Ripper, and he gave possibly the best thing that you could call it. What would you say? The best reasoning or logic to do this. If you're gonna do it, go after the police. Go after the police department. Not saying that people haven't already done it, but keep doing it. I see y'all were so comfortable breaking into these stores and looting these stores and burning down these buildings no matter who was doing it. But y'all not going after this individual's house. Y'all not going after these cops' houses. Y'all not going after the police department, but y'all went after Target because, oh, they fund the police department or they give money to the police department. You all know who's doing this. You all know what's the main thing. A police officer. Go after the police department. But nah, we're so focused on catching a lick and taking a fucking opportunity to get a bag and find a way to make it above somebody else and fuck over somebody else because we need that money and we suffering. This shit is nonsensical, and it's really funny watching it because it's so easy to just sit there and say nothing's working, but none of you are doing anything to make it work. And to think that robbing stores is the best way is probably one of the worst fucking takes on planet Earth. If you gonna rob people, do it. If you gonna loot, do it. You gonna burn down buildings, do it. You gonna chastise and and scream and hit people that say all lives matter, do it. Just don't put that in the name of George Floyd. Don't sit here and say, oh, this is for a movement. It ain't for no fucking movement. That's for yourself. That's for your wallet. That's for your pocket. Got no reason to be mad when people look at y'all on TV or when people call y'all thugs. Because instead of doing the necessary things to prove them wrong, to make sure that everybody can look at y'all as individuals who are standing for the right cause, individuals who are protesting for a positive outcome, y'all look like thugs. Y'all look like thieves. Y'all look like degenerates. That's nobody else's fault. That's not the peaceful protesters' fault. That's not a certain group of white people that are trying to help, but y'all still chastise them too. That's not Trump's fault. That's y'all fault. That's these looters. That's all these people that's breaking in buildings. Y'all the ones that look like thugs, no matter if you black or if you white. You all look embarrassing. If you not doing something positive to help this cause, to help express hurt, to help express anger, you are fucking this up. I'm through ranting. Goodbye.